Hello, Highlands family. My name is Ricardo Ocampo Garcia, and I've been a part of the Highlands family for approximately 2 years now. I was born in Mexico. I grew up with basically much of nothing. Unfortunately, at that time, my father passed away, and my mother had to come to the United States to make a better life for herself. I came to Christ in 2004 while I was in the Navy serving in Japan. I was already married, and I had one son, my son Ricky Ocampo. It's very interesting because everything that I was taught at that time is that you can do things with the more money that you have. So it was very difficult for me to start thinking about tithing, but eventually I did. In 2008, I spoke with my wife, and out of nowhere, I just simply told her, we must follow what God has asked us to do, and so therefore I told her we must start to tithe. It was very difficult and it caused some difficulties in our life, but God did bless us through that because we started noticing that things were changing in our lives. That things that we thought were basically never going to happen started happening for us. When my wife and I first heard about the Declare campaign, we sat down really together and we had to discuss whether we were planning to contribute or not. It was very difficult for us because we were already giving our tithe, and it was something that we understood that this was not just for us. It was for our children, for our children's children. That's when my wife and I said, you know what, we need to be a part of this. So what we ended up doing was putting our numbers together, and right there at the middle of the service, we came up with the number, and we basically said, let's go ahead and do this. And we immediately signed up and we made our determination. And basically 2 years have come and gone. And through it all, He has watched over us. He has watched over my son. He has watched over me. There's just so many things in my past that have been washed away, that my sins are basically washed away. And now I feel that this is the one thing that I can do to give back, is to tell you a little bit about my story and to thank God for everything that He's done for me and everything that He continues to do for me and everything that He will do for me. Not because of what I'm doing for Him, but because He is faithful, because He has taken me through so much, and because we know that God doesn't give us what we deserve. God gives us grace, and because of that grace, I know that I am where I am now.